Good day everyone. We've done lower body stretches previously, so now we're going to focus on the upper body. Okay, so mostly the chest, a bit of the back, and some of the arms and shoulders. So first up, we'll do some warm-up. So you've got to warm up the arms. We'll do 10 rotations with the right arm, 9 and 10, and then other arm, frontwards, 10 rotations. 8, 9, and 10. Backwards with the right arm again. Again, it's always good to have the muscles warm before stretching, because if you start stretching your muscles cold, they can be more prone to tears and more injuries as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake it out. Now we're going to go arms up to shoulder height. We're just going to get up and down 10 times. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure they don't go past the shoulders. And in front 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Shake it out, roll the shoulders. Whew. Should be a little bit warm by now. So first we'll do the bit of the shoulders. So you can come seated down, one arm in front, straightening the arm, and the other arm grabs onto it with the arm. Thumb down with the arm that's extended, and you should feel a stretch in your deltoid, so your shoulder. And hold for about 15 seconds. Deep breathing. And as you breathe in, let it expand, and then as you breathe out, pull the stretching a little bit closer. Good, and then switching arms. Again, same thing, thumb down, draw it in close, deep breath. And as you breathe out, bring it in closer. Keeping the back straight as much as possible. Good. Shake it out. Coming to a basket position, so arms out in front. Pulling the shoulders forward. Making sure the back stays there and the shoulders being pulled forward. Make sure you get a good stretch right here. Good. Reverse. So arms behind you, lifting them up a little bit. Bring the chest right out and pull the shoulders right back. Deep breathing again. As you breathe out, pull the shoulders back a little bit more. Don't lose tension that whole time. Good. Shake it out. Swing the arms a little bit. Get the blood flowing through again. Good. My good favorite one with the neck and the shoulders is to lean one head to the side, placing your hand, not your head, on your ear or on your head. Not pulling down, you're just letting gravity do its thing. And then with your arm, palm, bring your fingers to your, raise them up and pull down. As if you're pushing something down into the ground. So you're letting the hand on your head rest while pushing down a button. And you should feel a nice stretch along your neck. And just letting gravity do its thing. Just relaxing into it. After about 10-15 seconds, release, let go. On your hand and do the other side. So again, fingers pointing up or coming up, pushing a button down or pushing something down while the other hand pulls or just gently rests on the head and letting gravity pull it down. Good. Shake it out. I'm going to come to a chest stretch now, so I'm going to get you to lie on your stomach. Ooh. Bringing your left hand will do first. Your elbow's going to come up to your shoulder height, and then you're going to create a right angle with your forearm and upper arm. So right angle with your elbow. And then you're going to push with the other arm yourself around while your leg is going to kick back and come to the other side. And you should get a stretch in your chest around this area, the one that's contacted to the floor. So again, that motion I'll show you again. Place an arm down first with the other arm, bring it close to the chest and pushing my body away from the floor, and that leg on that side is where my hand is going to come over to my back. And you should get a nice stretch in your chest on the left side. Holding there. Feel free to bring your head to the floor. Just to get a nice stretch in your chest. Deep breaths again. And then switching sides, so coming to the front or onto your belly again. This time with the other arm, it's going to come up. Again, your elbow is meeting your shoulder height, creating a right angle. Your other hand is going to come to your chest. You're going to push yourself over, looking in the opposite direction of your hands on the floor, lifting that leg and pulling it over. And I'm not trying to reach over with my leg. I'm lifting it up as my body turns and letting gravity pull it down. Again, hold for about 10 to 15 seconds. Good, rolling back. Staying in your stomach, you're going to put your hands next to your chest, pushing yourself up to get an ab stretch. Squeezing your glutes together and pushing your feet into the ground, you should get more of an ab stretch. Looking up towards the sky. Drawing the shoulders back and down as much as you can. Again, deep breath in, lifting the chest, and then as you breathe out, feeling that stretch a little bit more, pulling and pushing back a little bit more. Good. Release, bringing back to the ground. Still getting your shoulder and chest stretch a little bit, as well as the lower back. Coming up onto your hands and knees. Pulling the knees apart. This is the child's pose that I always do. Feet come together. Leaning back, pushing your shoulders into the ground. Tucking the head. You get a good shoulder stretch underneath in your lats as well. Good. Coming back up, we're now going to do the rear delts as well, so the rear shoulders. Going to get one hand, you're going to tuck it under the hand that's on the floor still. Coming back as you're pulling it through, and tucking your head under as well. And just letting gravity again, pushing over your arm. And you should feel a stretch in your upper back. And coming back up. You're now going to do the other side, placing the hand in the same alignment. Other arm comes through, and as you're coming through, lean back. And letting gravity push on the shoulder. Good, coming back up. We'll now come onto our, roll onto our backs. First you're going to lift both legs up, and then you're going to let them drop to one side. It's just the easier version of the back stretch. Arm out, looking in that direction. Always looking in the direction opposite to the direction where your knees are facing. Good, and then switching sides, again keeping the feet together and the knees together. You're going to drop to that side, looking in the opposite direction with the arm as well stretched out. Trying to keep a right angle with the hips and a right angle with the knees. And always trying your best to keep your shoulder onto the ground as well. Good, coming back up. You're now going to extend your left leg, keeping the right leg bent, and now we're doing the harder version of that. So your left hand is going to push onto your right knee as it pulls it down to the left side, and you're looking in the right direction with your right arm. Holding out, stretching out, deep breaths. And again, try and get your shoulders stay on the ground as much as possible. Good, switching sides. Extending the right leg out, left knee bends, right hand on top of the left knee, bringing it down to the right side, looking to the left. Again, shoulders staying on the ground as much as possible, and looking to the left. Good. Coming back to the center, grabbing both knees, bringing it to the chest, and do little rocks. And as you rock backwards, you're then pulling your knees closer to your chest. And this helps relieve the lower back a little bit. Good. Stretch the legs out and the arms out, and as if someone's pulling your arms and someone's pulling your legs, stretch out. Stretch the fingertips as well. And release. Come to your knees and hands. We're going to lift our back into a cat pose through rounding of the back, pushing it right up, and then doing the opposite, pushing your belly as if it's being drawn to the ground and looking up into the cow pose. Switch it back to the cat. And back to the cow, so pushing your belly towards the ground, looking up. Good. Last one. Hug yourself, pulling on your shoulder blades, getting a nice back stretch by pushing your back out. Good. Alright, well I hope you feel a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more eased and stretched out, and I'll see you into the next video.